So day 40, yeah, feels really important and very metaphoric for day 40 to be by a river. Day 40 is all about returning and allowing things to be able to return to their source, which of course, in the words of the Tao, is the Tao. It is the way. It is the path that things in life follow. Water's really cool. I am sure for many of you who follow or either know me or follow my Facebook or anything like that, is that I spend a lot of time in the great outdoors. My hobbies, my passions are being in the great outdoors. I spend a lot of time and a long time on rivers. There are only two forces really on a river. One is gravity and the other one is the desire to get to the seaside. So sometimes that gravity can send water back the wrong way and it can make it turbulent, but ultimately they are returning. They are going back to a source, to a place, and of course it's cyclical. So whether you see the source of that being the rain in the clouds, or whether you see the source of that as that point in time somewhere, the piece of land in which water comes to the surface because water has risen above the water table and is now coming out and forming that stream that then leads itself into a river, or whether you see it the start of the river as the evaporating effect as the sun on the surface of the ocean into the clouds, which then causes that to raise and to rise and start in the cycle. But it is cyclical. There is always a sense of returning from somewhere to somewhere, and water is just an incredible thing that actually connects all of us in that place and that space. But the idea that there is an order and that we can, if we don't force anything, will simply naturally return to it. Equilibrium will win out. And for us as individuals, that may be a really powerful thing to consider and think about. That's just, what is it each day that you force? Do you cover up all of your amazing natural beauty with gallons and gallons of makeup? Do you have to be able to put real effort into forcing yourself to be something that perhaps you are currently not? Do you have to work very hard to be able to be the person that you think others want you to be, rather than necessarily the person that you would choose to be if you could? Maybe for a moment what we notice where we return to our natural source of energy and a sense of balance, is in the moments between the moments when there is no action. And I'm sure I've talked about this before, when we teach people to canoe and kayak, especially at kind of the higher levels, then very often what we're doing continually is watching the boat when it glides, when there is no active component in the water to make the boat go forwards or backwards or left or right, is what is the residual momentum. And maybe many of us hold ourselves at times, don't know, it's something I'm consciously aware of, but maybe I still do, I'm not quite sure. We artificially hold ourselves in a place, in a space. Maybe it's an image, it's a relationship, it's a conceptual idea, and that maybe actually it is time to be able to return to a place in a space when the world and us can be more at ease with ourselves, more gentle and more genteel, and certainly with a level of humility if we take on board the lessons from yesterday. So at the end of day 40, I'm simply going to say goodbye, and I will see you all soon. But we're almost halfway there, and it has been incredible, an incredible journey, reflecting on a piece of 2,500-year-old wisdom and its application for now. And so far, whilst I've had to do a little bit of work from time to time on processing for myself what it might mean, but the lessons are pretty loud and clear, is sometimes don't work too hard. Stop trying, start being. See you later.